guys, and welcome to this episode of my Airdrie save. I need to apologise to you guys. What happened was I had a mess up with one of my videos, and unfortunately I wasn't able to bring the Queen's Park game. So the season is now finished, and we finished top on 72 points. Nearest rivals East Fife are 9 points behind us, so 72 points, which was a new club record points for a league season. So if we go and look at the schedule, as you can see, I think our last game was here, wasn't it? So we lost 2-1 to Livingston, and then we beat Livingston 2-1. We drew 3-3 with Alloa, got beat 3-2 off Stranraer, 3-0 win against Albion Rovers, our local rivals. It was good to get a victory over them. 3-2 again against Stennismuir, 3-2 win against Livingston, and this got their manager sacked. It was good to get one over him because he was always trying to get bother with us when we were playing the games. Then after that it was Peterhead away, and they beat us 1-0, and then we played Brecon at home and we get beat 3-1, and then we went on a 4-game undefeated run to clinch the title. So we beat Stranraer 4-2 away. Dale Jennings, Ryan Simonson, Andy Ryan and Esad Morina just returned for injury in this game, and he got injured as well. So we get Sammy Banson and Andy Ryan scoring 2 against Alloa for a 2-2 draw at home. Then we beat East Fife, our nearest challengers, 3-2. Rob Lern, Andy Ryan and Ryan Conroy all scoring the goals. And then on the day we got the title, the Coronation Day, we played against Queen's Park at home. It's the biggest crowd of the season, biggest home crowd of the season. We had a bigger crowd here, but our biggest home, 2,657 people turned up to see us get our crowning title. So for this video, what I think I'm going to do is just talk you through a few of the players, who we've got, who's left, who's come in, and we'll see how it goes. So Liam Burt, he's going back to Rangers. He was only on loan. I may bring him back in. He didn't set the light the world on fire. 6.96, not bad, but not amazing. Lorne Egan, the legend, top goal scorer this season, 23 goals, 14 assists, 7 player of the matches, and an average rating of 7.27. He was one of our star men. Now Jack Reach, he never really featured much last season, but I am letting Ryan Conroy leave on a free transfer, just to try and reduce the wage budget and allow me to bring some new players in. Antonio Gonzalez, he has just signed a new contract. Again, decent player. He came in from on a free transfer, so he's improved his vision and his composure. He's got good physicals for this level of football, and his mentals are pretty good as well. So I'm hoping, he's only 20 years old, I'm hoping I can keep pushing him on. We've got Kieran McDonald, 23-year-old Scotsman. I'm not really sure. 6.84 rating this season. I don't know. So if we look at the team report, I want to look at squad depth. So in goal, we've got 2 decent keepers for this level, and Abbey and Rowan Ferguson. So I'll probably keep going with them. Centre back, we have got Daniel Boateng, Joe Gorman and Matt Fitzpatrick, so I think I'm going to strengthen here. Left wing back, we've got McDonald, and basically that's it. So defence and right wing back, we've got no one. So if I'm going to play this tactic next season, I'm going to have to improve in these areas. In midfield, we're going to have Gonzalez, Martins, Partick, Conroy is leaving us, and we've got Jack Leach and Burt's leaving us, so maybe need some strengthening there. Attacking midfield role, we've got Sammy Benson and Patrick and Vargason. I think that'll be okay for that position. Up front, we've obviously got our strike pair, 45 goals between them, Leon Egan and Andy Ryan. And then we've got Lob Lan in reserve, and Gunnarsson and Marina. He's not really played much football with us. He's made one appearance into his sub. He's been injured a lot since he got here, so he's not really had a chance to push on. But if you look at his physicals are pretty good. Mentals could do with some work, and his technicals are actually not bad for this level of football again. So I'm hoping that he can push on. So I'd maybe bring in one other striker. Definitely strengthen the midfield, and again central defenders if I use this tactic. If we look at our other tactic that we use, 4-2-2-2. I like to call this one. So left back again, could maybe strengthen here, and right back. Centre back, if I could bring in one more, I'd be quite happy. Midfield, again, if I don't keep Ryan Conroy, I need to bring in at least one there. Looking at the wings, we have got Veteroni and Dale Jennings, and we've also got Sammy Benson, Lauren Egan, and Andy Ryan can also play on right with Vitoli. And again up front, not much change there. So we do need to strengthen, I think, if we're going to make a push for the championship. So we all now have, I think I will have a quick look at what we'll have a look at. Sorry about this, guys. Right, so this was just a quick video. I apologise it's not as good as other ones. What I'll do is I'll play through to probably the start of the season. When I come back at the start of the season, I'll show you the players that I'm looking at, or that I've brought in, who's left, and we'll have a catch up then. So thanks very much for joining us for this episode, and I'll speak to you soon. Hi and welcome back to today's episode. We are just about to kick off the first league game of the season. I've already played a few games in the Betfair Cup, and I've got lots and lots of transfer news to tell you about. So without further ado, let's start with the transfer news. Right, history. We had Dale Carrick, which you've seen before, Sam Wardrop came in a defender, Josh Martin, a defender from Birmingham, Sean Donnellan, who is on loan from West Brom, another defender, Jeremy Mawatu, who is a winger, young guy, he's only 19, 4 under 21 caps with 1 goal, good pace, acceleration, determination, off the ball, what a great technique, dribbling. Quite excited by this guy, I think he looks alright, maybe one for the future. We also brought in Diego Bacciani, who is a central defender, Portuguese, again looks okay, good strength, pace, natural fitness, jumping reach, decisions, tackling, marking, heading. I think he will improve. Wish he had a bit more better determination, but we'll see how he goes. Then we brought in Sergio Milan from Stoke City on loan, decent enough player, will improve the squad a lot. As you can see, there's a lot. I'm not going to go through all these actually. Let's see. we also brought in this guy, Ermal Dutovic, who has got good strength, good stamina, good natural fitness, jumping reach is already improved, determination, work rate, tackling. He actually is a really good centre half. So he looks really good. This is where I had to really improve the team. I've scoured everywhere trying to find players. What I've actually sat and done is went through a lot of clubs who they're releasing, free transfers, just trying to figure out who I could get and who I couldn't get. I signed this guy as well, Hugo. If you look at my report said he's got a 5-star rating. He's got 3 stars just now, but he may be a 5-star player in the future, so I've brought him in. He has got good pace, good natural fitness, agility, off the ball, really good. You need that for a striker. Composure, 9. I think that will improve. He's only 23 years old. He's finishing first touch, heading, technique are all pretty good. Another guy who I was quite excited by is Daniel Stuckler. Seems like he's going to be a good player. I'm thinking that either this season or next season probably next season, we'll push for promotion to the Premier. We'll try to think, and I think he can come in, or even we can make some money on him. We brought these guys in for free, so I mean he's already worth £180,000. You know, so squad's looking not bad. Let's have a wee look at the team report. So if we look at squad depth, up front obviously Lauren Egan. Big news about Lauren Egan, he is now our club captain, so big news about him. He's still our best striker. And then Andy Ryan, Daniel Suckerman, Kieran Pargart and Hugo. I'm actually going to stick to my 3-5-3 formation. So up front still the same. Attack midfielder, we've got Sammy Benson. I'm having a look at Joe McKee, who is on loan at the moment, not loan, on trial at the moment. Looks pretty good, and he's Scottish. I've actually been criticised in the press for not bringing in many Scottish players, so I might bring him in, just bring the Scottish contingent up in the team. So then we look at our central midfielders. We've obviously got Antonio Gonzalez, looking really good. As you can see, he's improving immensely, all over the place, green ticks. I think he may be a money spinner for us in the future. And then we look at, well, I already looked at really know, we've still got Ryan Conroy, Jack Leach, and we've brought in Gabriel Bove, again, young Italian, stats look okay. I'm hoping that they'll work on with his teamwork and his work rate being pretty high. I'm hoping he'll push on and become a not bad player. At the left wing back we've still got Keelan McDonald, and we've also brought in Bob Gunduzu. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this name, I just butcher it. Really good physicals. Mentals aren't the greatest, but we are in the Scottish second, championship, so I don't think we need anything too great. Decent enough player. Brought him in a free. There's nothing to lose there. On the right, we've only got Ivan Djukic, an Austrian, 21-year-old, got a 4-star rating, 3-star at the moment. He is okay. He's not going to be a superstar, is he? Let's face it. I'm Airdrie. I'm not going to be signing Cristiano Ronaldo anytime soon. If you look at defenders, we've brought in these 4 guys, all 3.5 to 4 ratings. Big German centre back, 23-year-old, good physicals, good mentals, seemed a decent enough player. He was with Augsburg and Swags, so we'll see how they go. Also, still got the same 2 goalkeepers, Rohan Ferguson and Alaso Abbey. Jovan Boch, another one. Good physicals, not bad mentals, technicals are okay. My plan with these players is to try and nurture them and make some money, because we are £657,000 in debt. I tried to play some friendlies, I'll show you just now. So we played Aston Villa at home, 3,112 people turned up for that. We get beat 2-1, Andy Ryan scored. Then we played at Partick, we won 4-1, 621 people. We played Brighton, 2,000 people turned up. We get beat 2-1, John Gorman. John Gorman's actually left the club on loan at the moment, he's went to Barnet. So hopefully he can continue developing there. Then we played Rangers at home, 6,211 people showed up for this game. It was okay. We played Barnsley, 1,100 turned up. We lost that one. And then we played the Betfred Cup. So in the Betfred Cup we won 2-1 against Hamilton, Premier League side, so it was good to get that. And then we played Eagle, and we won 2-0. Andy Ryan scored a double. And Andy Ryan got a hat-trick against Newburgh in a friendly. 2,700 fans showed up for that, so that was a bit of money spinning there. And then Andy Ryan, Leon Egan and Sam Benson all scored in a 3-0 victory against Dennismuir at home with 1,010 fans showing up. Then away we get beat 4-1 against St Mirren. So this brings us to, oh sorry, I meant to say, in my staff, I sat my coach and bring in Edward Lalanskins, Steve Finlay, Evan Scott Greenhill, Andy Gorham's kept his job, and a new head of youth development, Anton Martin Silva. Also brought in a new director of football and some new scouts. Just the ones just weren't up, they're still not anywhere near it in here. Still second in the second, above average. We are above average, third for defending, second for attacking, second for fitness, second for mentals, third for technical, third for tactical, and second for man management. Best scouting network in the league as well. And we have above average. Oh, it's not looking. We're third in the championship for physios, so we're doing okay. Media prediction is we finished 8th, which is third from the bottom. I'd be happy with that, but I'd like to push on a bit further. If you look at the competition, this is the teams I've got to go up against. So we've got Dumbarton, Dundee United, Dunfermline, Falkirk, Malton, Motherwell, Queen of the South, Raith Rovers and St Mirren. So it's not going to be easy. I think if we can finish here, I'd be appreciated. The board want us just not to finish bottom. They want us to finish in a relegation playoff place. So avoid automatic relegation, you see. Reach the 4th round of the Scottish Cup, reach the 4th round of the Challenge Cup, be competitive in the Betfred Cup. So this is what we've got to do. So let's have a look at the tactics. As I said to you before, I'm going to stick to the 3-5-3 formation. So for the game against Morton, I was going to bring Ferguson in for this. I'm going to go Ferguson, Dukovic, Canavity, Dundernald, McDonald, Jadkovic, Gonzalez, Leach, Benson, Ryan and Eeg. On the bench we're going to have Abbey, Bosick, Molana, Pierker, Udu, Hugo, Stuckler. That's going to be our bench. So without any further ado, let's get into the game. So yeah, as I say, I had to bring a lot of players, especially in the defence. Defence wasn't strong enough. So 19 players in total I think I've brought in. So hopefully we can gel pretty quick and move on with the match. I hope we can finish. I'm hoping for. Should we take a drink here? I'm hoping for between 6th and 8th. We can between 6th and 8th. I'll be happy. So let's get the game underway. Skip this. So this is just the starting highlight. There's no point in me commentating this. Saying that the players I've signed, I don't know if I can commentate anymore. So here's Ryan. Leach gives it away. Counter attack on. Kotongo. Really quick striker. Oh, 1-0 already. Come on, guys. Look at the space. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change my instructions. Going on slightly deeper. That was a ball over the top again. Ball over the top. Oliver. 2-0. I think it's going to be a hard season, guys. Again, ball over the top. I actually thought I'd bought some quite quick defenders. It's obviously not worked out that way. Show some passion, lads. There's another one. We're going to get embarrassed here, aren't we? Oh, 3-0, come on. What do I do? 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 That's just really bad defending. Do I change it just now or do I wait? What do you think? Do I change it? Do I change it? Do I change it? So let's have a look. Who could I bring on to change it here? I don't know if I trust any of my new signings yet enough to say they could come on and change the game. I'll give them another 10-15 minutes before I make any subs. I might change the 4. Four, 2-2-2. I'm really poor by the guys today. I'm really gutted. I thought we could have been competitive in this league. It's not looking that way, is it? It's not looking that way at all. Yep. Not happy with that result. Right guys, what I'll do is I will jump into the game, play on to the next game, and then I will come back and we will see how we get on from there. See you in a bit.